night teacher in Florida who is feeling extra thankful this Thanksgiving. Jill Bass is 35, and she was recently declared cancer-free after a battle with breast cancer. And when Jill returned to work the other day, she got a huge surprise. The entire school, dressed in pink, including pink pom-poms, was lined up outside the school to welcome her back on campus. And as she walked up the sidewalk, they broke out in song.
When I was 14, I was placed in a...
Jill said it was so overwhelming. Obviously, she said, you don't expect anything like that. I was just overcome with emotion, and seeing the entire student body out there all in pink, it was just overwhelming. And when they started singing, it put it over the top. I couldn't believe it. Jill's just grateful to be cancer-free and back at work. She said, this is where I want to be.
How you doing?
K-Love and Food for the Hungry present Chris Tomlin's Worship Night in America. Chris Tomlin, Big Daddy Weave, Phil Wickham, Zach Williams, plus Mosaic MSC and Jason Barton. Chris Tomlin's Worship Night in America, a night of worship and prayer for our country. Buy tickets now at KLOVE.com. Keyword worship.
Hey, this is Micah. I want to tell you about a song called Never Been a Moment.
K-Love, inside the music.
5 years ago, I was a youth pastor in a church. My wife was a school teacher. We had 2 kiddos, and we were living the dream for us. And all of a sudden, the Lord put it on my heart to step out and start doing music full time and traveling and ministering to people in that way. In the midst of all of that and the fear that kind of came up and all of that, we just tried to be as obedient as we could. Every time that we've looked forward and saw a sacrifice that had to be made, we've always looked back and seen the Lord's faithfulness in every single bit of it. We know that there's never been a moment that the Lord has not been with us and has loved us and has walked alongside of my family and me every step of the way.
This is Closer Look.
The Super Service Challenge gives thousands of dollars away to charity, but it starts with a boss and a business with a heart.
Businesses are about more than profit.
So the challenge? Encourage your staff to team up for good.
The company is able to say to their employees, you can go serve any 501c3 that you want. And if they do that, we'll come in on top of that, give additional matching funds.
Workers choose the charity, serve, and submit a video to qualify for that big prize money.
So let's hear from your employees about the things that they care about, and we'll support that, and they'll see that support because you as a company are letting that direct some of the donations that you're going to give.
Why would Super Service Challenge help bosses give to charity?
Giving companies become companies of givers, and that's really what we're trying to do.
Here are a closer look at the Super Service Challenge at KLOVE.com. Keyword Closer Look. Closer Look is a KLOVE Public Affairs presentation.
K-Love, trending now.
Hi, I'm Billy Branham. A school bus crashed near Nashville. 23 kids had to be treated at the hospital. Good news, they're all expected to recover, but please pray for healing. Thick smoke is hovering over the South. The mountains in North Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia, they're making some progress, but there's still nearly a dozen fires not contained at all. Well, the number of house fires doubles on Thanksgiving Day. Fire experts say knowing how to boil or fry a turkey properly is extremely important. They also remind everyone to keep kids and pets away from anything that you prepare your bird in. The UN is saying Zika is no longer under an emergency declaration, but the virus is still present in 30 countries. The World Health Organization is shifting focus to be long-term solutions. And trending in K-Love News, a new, absolutely adorable, fuzzy little lion cub was born about a month ago at a zoo in California, and they're looking for a name for him. You can see the choices and get complete details at KLOVE.com, keyword news.